Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on my channel. If you're new to my channel, then let me tell you that in this video we're going to talk about fragrances and mainly fragrances that I plan to use in the course of this month, which is June 2022. If you're a returning visitor, then you know already that usually we fill up this empty tray with fragrances, and thank you so much for coming back. And obviously, I'm going to collect here a few fragrances that I plan to arrange and use for the season. Of course, you will have different fragrances, different categories, not just designer fragrances, but also other kind of fragrances that are coming from houses that maybe you're not familiar with. And if this sounds something of interest, and if you want to learn perhaps what fragrances are out there, or maybe you just have too many and you don't know which one to use, and kind of like give you some guidance, some ideas, then keep on watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and obviously to comment so I know what fragrances you like and what are your preferences. And also, if you have any of the ones that you will see in the video, let me know what's your feedback about them, because obviously with each one of us having a different chemistry, the fragrance reacts differently with us. And also grab your water if you haven't had the one so far, or your coffee, because it's going to take some time. And without further delays, ado, let's just get into it. So I have here my fragrance tray, and I thought it's much easier for you guys to see from this point. Therefore, I changed my video locations for today. And I'm going to start with random fragrances that I just have in my collections. And some of them, they're older editions, some of them are new. And I'm going to start with one of them that is actually a newer to my collection. And it's nonetheless but Chloe. This is a big bottle. It's the 75 milliliter, the 2.5 fluid ounce. And it's a few months since I have it in my collections. I absolutely love it. And the reason why I like it is because it has citrusy notes, floral, mossy, as well powdery notes. And I like the way it works on my skin. It kind of like changes a lot during the period that the fragrance is on my skin. It starts florally, then it goes deeper. Sometimes it gives me the impression that it's also, a fragrance that might be perfect for a man. But then you have this floral, sweet notes in it and accords, and I absolutely love this one. And yeah, this is my first one on my tray. Then we have next one that I actually enjoyed a lot last year. It's from women's collections, Powdery Mimosa from Oriflame. This is how it looks like. I love the bottle. I love how it smells. I love its projection, longevity, and. This is a 75 milliliter bottle again, and it was launched last year at Oriflame. And what I really like is that you have there the powderiness, you have the yellow floral from the Mimosa, you have the sweetness, but at the same time you have the green and citrusy in it here. So it's really refreshing. And I remember wearing it a lot in the heat, in the sunny days before going somewhere out in the high temperatures. And it's absolutely delicious as well, refreshing, airy, and I really can just enjoy this again. And hopefully I will, have other backups, because it's a really, really good fragrance, and it will stay in the portfolio of Oriflame. So that was Powdery Mimosa. Then next I have, let's see, something that I thought that I might want to have, let's say, in the case where I want to go to an event, somewhere out in an evening, dinner, you guys, maybe you want to use it for date night because, that's the category that it can fit in. And this is nonetheless but Amber Elixir Mystery by Oriflame. It's one of my favorite actually from Oriflame. Um, Obviously, all the fragrances are different, unique in their own, and I love them. Compared to the original one, besides the fact that it has amber, this is more floral, more vanilla, and what I like is that even though it has that sweetness in it, it has also um, powdery accords and fresh, which is really interesting given the fact that it's a pretty sweet fragrance. And it has red lily in the middle note, so that's what it's kindly strong. So when I use this one, I have to be careful. I don't want to overspray it because it can be very strong. It can be, up in your face, and you don't want that. And also, it has a very good sillage. People around you will smell it, so be careful how much you apply with it. And what I liked is always that it comes in discounted prices on regular basis, so you get the chance to buy them at really great price, sometimes between 9, even 10, 18 euros. It is a really good price for a perfume, and it's an eau de parfum, and it lasts really, really long in the clothes, again, for days. And you can see already how much I consumed from it. And it's something that I use usually if I go out somewhere in the evening, not on a, office or work environment. And since we are talking about Amber collection or Amber Elixir, I have here the crystal version as well, which was actually one of my favorite fragrances that started my collection for aquatic fresh fragrances, because this is an aquatic one. But besides that, we have again amber and some citrus in it, some fresh spicy floral and coconut, as well vanilla. And what I really enjoy is that even though you have all this combination, it's very fresh, it's very aquatic, perfect for summer. And again, you don't need to put a lot, it lasts you long. And it's an absolute amazing fragrance. I love it. And I hope that mentioning this for you guys is something that will give you, open and wider horizons, so you understand that obviously there are thousands and thousands of fragrances there, and all fragrances have their own beauty. Not, we just have to go with the trends and purchase hyped up fragrances, because the opportunities when it comes to fragrances are endless. And next, I'm going to have a new fragrance again. This is Donna Karar Stories, New York. This I received it recently from one of the stores from where I'm purchasing my fragrances. It's an outlet store. It's Euphoria Shopping in Cyprus, and I received this from them as a gift. And I like this one again because it's a fresh fragrance, so perfect for summer. But at the same time, we have the sweetness, tropical accords, fruity, lactonic, vanilla, and a bit of warm and spiciness. And we have here milk mousse, pink pepper as well. That's what gives it this edginess, this spiciness besides the sweetness. We have also jasmine sambac, iris, vanilla, white sandalwood, and ambergris. So this is a fragrance that, again, it works well. I tested it recently. I just sprayed once on my wrist. I, usually rub them together. And what I really enjoyed was, of course, the fragrance, the notes in it, but also the longevity. So I sprayed it in the night, and in the morning I could still feel it on my skin, even though it was closer to skin. But it lasted on me for more than 8 hours. So it's a good longevity for this fragrance, and I absolutely love it. I have here again the big bottle, the 100 milliliters or 3.4 fluid ounce. Then I have here another fragrance coming from Oriflame. It's something that I've been eating last year, and I love it. It's so easy to just grab it. It was one of my fragrances that I was like reaching to whenever I didn't know what to wear. and I was in a rush or I had to prepare myself very fast and I wanted to smell good. So this gives you this floral, powdery, and fruity as well, fresh accords, green accords as well, a bit of muskiness, and it gives me this fresh out of the shower kind of like vibe, which I really enjoy. Projection is good on clothes. It can last for very good hours, 7, 8, sometimes even 9 hours. But on my skin, just a few hours, somewhere within 2 hours. And it's understandable. It's an eau de toilette. It's also very cheap. I used to find it at 8, 9 euros even. So I cannot complain. I just reapply it in summer, and it also cools you down a bit when you do that. But as I'm running out, I think it says a lot about this fragrance. Then a new addition from Oriflame portfolio again. It's Born to Fly for her. I didn't use it a lot, as you can see. But what I really liked is, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but on the bottle they put the representative monuments that you can visit while traveling around in Europe. So we have the Eiffel Tower, we have Big Bang, we have New York's the Liberty Statue, we have also in Paris here. So we have a lot of iconic cities and symbols of the iconic cities. L'Arc de Triomphe in Paris, and it's really nice fragrance. I mean, it has a bit of spiciness. It's aquatic at the same time, but also fresh and powdery, rosy, and sweet. So it's really interesting one, citrus as well. And what really stands out on my skin particularly is the rose accord, the citrus one, and the sweetness, obviously. I want to play around a bit more with this. It's an eau de toilette. It has been discontinued. And I managed to put my hands from the outlet section of Oriflame. I absolutely love it, how it smells. And we'll see how long it's going to last on my skin. Then we have a fragrance that, again, I've been eating up. And I have already backup for it. It's from Avon. It's Pur Blanca. This, if you're familiar with Avon, you know that it's a fragrance that it has been in the portfolio of Avon for years and years and years. I know it's since I was in school. And what I really like is that it stays on my skin pretty well. It's a floral, fresh, musky, rosy, powdery fragrance. Again, it's one of those fragrances that you can grab easily and you can wear it with any occasions. It's florals, so if you like florals, it's something that you will absolutely enjoy if you haven't yet worn. It has in its notes water mint, ylang ylang freesia. Then we have in the middle again more florals. We have water lily, peony, and white rose. And then in the base notes we have beautiful sandalwood, heliotrope, and musk. So it's again a very interesting fragrance that I like to wear. It gives me also this simple, clean, and just out of the shower again. And what I like is that even though it's a very simple fragrance, it's something that gives you joy whenever you're wearing it. And yes, this is the next here on my chair. I'll try to put them a bit also in the back. So we have more space because we have more to come. I have mentioned to you guys the previous month that I took fragrances from a clone house here in Cyprus. It's Perfect You. I love them. I wore them. This, I don't know how much you will be able to see, but I'll try to put it close. So these are some that I've been using. So this is Chanel Mademoiselle. This, I like it. And as I mentioned previously, basically it's an absolute perfect copy. So spot on. and they do stay on the skin very well as well, on the clothes even more. Like if you wash your clothes, even after that you can still smell it. So hands down, they did an amazing job. I didn't really reach a lot for this, but I love it. It's this beautiful soapy like fragrance, and I will try to use it more this month because it's good for work environment. Then I have here Black Opium, which I recently purchased, and again, I didn't have the chance to wear this a lot, but it opened up my nose to it because I mentioned that I'm not a fan of Black Opium, and it kind of like works with me this time, and it makes me change my mind about it. So maybe in the future, once I will get the chance to use more on this, then I will go and purchase the original Black Opium. Then I have here two more. So this is Chanel. The reason why I don't know is because they have shortenings. So as you can see, so it's Chanel's Eau Tendre. And this, if you see, I've been using it a lot. So that says a lot about it, given the fact that I have 200 plus in my collection. And it's spot on. I have the original. If you have seen my previous reviews and also the fragrance haul videos, you know very well that I took the Chanel Eau Tendre Eau de Toilette, and this is spot on. The difference is huge when it comes to price. So this I took it €7 in offer. Normally it's around €10 for one bottle that is 50 milliliters, and Chanel, it's for 100 milliliter, it's more than €150. So, you know, if you want to have fragrances that smell good, project good, perfect copies of the originals, yet you don't want to spend that huge amount, I can recommend you this company if you're living in Cyprus, or obviously find a clone house in your country or in your area that sells perfect dupes or clones. Then I have here Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This again, it has been used a lot by me the previous month, and I like it. And actually, I'm about, you know, making the decision of actually purchasing the flower bomb or not, because it does smell good. It is a bomb of flowers, like, you know, it's like a bouquet of flowers just in your face. That's what this is. It's beautiful, and as it says, it's all flowers. It again projects well, stays very well on the skin for hours and hours, and I absolutely love this one as well. So might go for the original one. Then I have here a few more from my favorite, you know, summery fragrances. These ones I usually like to use them nighttime before bed, or when it's very, very hot. And it tends to be like this in Cyprus. And this is Joyce Jade or Jade. Again, you can see this is something that I consumed in the last few weeks. So I've been eating this. And what I really liked about this is that it's a very fresh, very aquatic green. But at the same time, it has a citrusiness, fruity, flowery accord, a bit of powderiness. And this has in it green apple, so you have this juiciness as well, water notes, lemon, magnolia, jasmine, wild orchid, sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. Again, it's an eau de toilette, so you have to reapply it, but for nighttime it's a perfect scent. I don't like to wear, you know, nighttime something that is very heavy or headache inducing, and this does the job. And as you can see, it says a lot. So I might finish it this month. I already have backup bottle for this as well. And another one that I have from the same house or same line, it's Joyce Turquoise. Again, this fits in the category of fresh aquatic fragrance, but at the same time you have the florals, you have the citrusiness, the woodiness, white flowers, florals, and this is very juicy again because we have pear in it, and we have also the red berries, lemon, and then we have the florals like water lily, jasmine, violet, and in the base we have amber, cedar, and musk. Again, it's a beautiful combination, and I think this will follow after the other one is out. But they're beautiful for evening, nighttime, something like maybe one of you has allergies to fragrances, and that's normal. So you might consider trying these ones, wearing these ones, because they're not so heavy and they're absolutely lovely. Then I have here from a Swedish Experience SE, which kind of like resembles of C, um, from by Giorgio Armani. If you're not familiar with, it has this black, just a big cut it, and they put this design, which is beautiful again. It's nice fragrance. And what I really liked about this, and I know I mentioned in the previous video as well, is that you can repurpose this, you can refill it. Like what I used to do previously, it's that I had a lot of samples from this, which I absolutely love. And I just, refill those samples and put it here. So it's easier to spray. And this fragrance is in the category of fresh, spicy, musky, aromatic. And when it was launched at Oriflame, basically this was categorized as a fragrance for women. Yet, because the way the fragrance works, it can be used also by men because it's very aromatic, fresh, and also it kind of like gives you the impression that when you apply it, that it might be a male fragrance, but that's not the case, However, I don't see any problems if someone from your household, a man, wants to use it, because it goes very well, very well. Obviously, it might be just a question of whether the person likes to use it or not. And this was Swedish Experience Wild Heart. They have another option, which is in yellow. That one is a bit stronger, and I don't really like to wear it in the heat. Then next are some fragrances that I really enjoyed also the previous month, and they have a bit of damp here. It's again from Oriflame. It's the Delicate Cherry Blossom. It's beautiful cherries. Again, it's something that I like to wear on the days when, I don't have too much to do. I want to wear it for just a few hours and I need a fragrance. This smells as beautiful, beautiful cherry blossoms. Imagine like you're in Japan or maybe in your country, in the garden of your parents or grandparents, and they have these beautiful cherry trees, and the cherry tree is blooming and you're under them and smelling those beautiful flowers. That's what this fragrance is all about. It's not lasting a lot because it's an eau de toilette. However, it's perfect for a few hours. And I have here 3 more fragrances left. One of them is going to be a new edition, which I purchased. It's Mugler's Alien Goddess. So for me, this fragrance, because I already had the travel size version of 10 milliliters and I played around with that, and it gave me a better understanding of what this fragrance is. It's a beautiful coconutty, vanilla, citrusy, musky fragrance. Even though it doesn't have the fruit, the coconut fruit, it has the coconut water, and that's all what you get, but it's a sweet coconut water. And for me, this fragrance, it's just a sunshine, a sunny day in a bottle. I absolutely love it. And you can wear it, again, all day around in summer times. I didn't have the chance yet to test it in the winter, so that's why I don't know how it works. And obviously, the more I will play around with it, the more I will understand it. And yeah, it's a very nice fragrance. I actually enjoy the fragrances from Mugler. They're beautiful and unique. Unique in scent, unique in bottle, as you can see. The next is on my list. It's Montblanc Signature, which I absolutely enjoyed since the beginning. If you have watched my video with the fragrance haul when I purchased this one, you know very well that I went mental with it because I originally purchased a 30 ml bottle, but when I came home and I smelled it, I fell in love with it and I had to go for the bigger bottle, which is 50 ml. And as I mentioned, I see this fragrance again, very versatile, perfect for a wedding, perfect for work environment, perfect for this chic, elegant, beautiful woman. And it's a musky, vanilla, citrusy, sweet, and ambery fragrance. And you know, it has this creaminess to it. It's kind of like a beautiful cloud that just surrounds you, or this warmness that, you know, catches you around and hug, a warm hug, I would say, or creamy hug, you name it. But it's an absolute beauty. This, if you have the chance, just grab it. It's, I think, one of those fragrances that it's a hidden gem, very forgotten, I would say, because you know, if you go check different videos, not many are mentioning this one, yet it's a beauty, it's a gem. And we have here clementine, ylang ylang, magnolia, peony, vanilla, white musk, and benzoin. So it's pretty good when it comes to longevity, sillage. It's just perfect. And the last fragrance that I have, and it's was recently added to my collection, it's La Belle Fleur Terrible by Jean-Paul Gutier. And the reason why I'm going to add this, first of all, it's a new fragrance to my collection. Second of all, it's an aquatic, fresh, floral, vanilla fragrance as well. We have here iris, violet accords. And it's a very simple fragrance because if you check on Fragrantica, you will see that it has only three notes: water lily, iris, and vanilla. Yet it gives this freshness, this uniqueness, this aquatic wateriness. And I absolutely love also the bottom. It's just amazing. It's like embroidered here. I think that, yes, it's sticked, and it's an amazing, just beauty. And even just to have it here on the counter, let's make some space for it because it has to shine on our tray. It's just beautiful. And I hope this video gave you some ideas if you want to, you know, purchase some new fragrances and you don't know what to buy. And yes, I hope that I will be able to use all these fragrances in the current month and enjoy them. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you leave the channel. Also share, like, and write some comments because I'm really curious to see what fragrances you are using or you plan to use in the month of June. And till next time, bye!